What if your relationship problem weren't communications problems at all? What if the problem is something similar, something a little bit uncomfortable? You are not listening, and neither am I. Not really. Here is what listening looks like for most of us in 2026. Someone is talking, you are nodding. But inside your head, you're already planning your next response. You are checking your notifications or you are thinking how their story they are telling relates to yours. That is not listening because half the time they are talking, you're already planning your response. The people in our life knows this and they feel not heard because while they are sharing their story, they know you are absolutely not listening to them. This is one key problem we have in our relationships, in our communications with our friends, in our family, and for that reasons, we blame the issue on poor communication, but it's actually poor listening skills. Listening isn't a passive act, it is an intentional one. Psychologists call it active listening. In as much as that phrase has been overused many times, let me say this very, very clearly. Listening is actually paying attention to someone while they are talking, not your phone, not your notification, not thinking the next response you are going to give or how the story they are telling relates to yours. Focus on them and make them the most important thing in the room, not your phone, them. The problem is that in 2026, we are so distracted. Nobody listening. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody is waiting for their own turn to speak. But when it comes to a relationship, the person who can actually listen to actually hear what the other person is saying becomes rare and magnetic because the act of listening, that part of the communication skill is rare and most people do not have it. This is a self-leadership skill because it requires you to manage your own ego, your own impulses, your own urgent need to be heard. Listening to the other person and making them feel like they are the most important person in the room. Here is how to build it in 3 practices. Number 1, listening to understand, not to respond. When someone is speaking, listening to them, listening to the what they are saying, not planning your own responses in your head while they are talking or thinking of how what they are saying relates to your own story. Listening to them actually makes them feel heard. Number 2, ask one good question. When they are talking, listening to them, and when they are done, ask them, what do you need from me now? The idea is not to jump into providing solution or giving them answers or asking irrelevant questions. The idea is to ask them, what do they need from you? Most people have never been asked that question. Number 3, reflect before you redirect. The idea is when they are done talking, repeat some certain part of what they have said to them to make sure that you understand them. It is not to parrot them, but to be sure that you heard exactly the information they are trying to pass or exactly what they mean. These aren't complicated, but they require what most people are not willing to give: full attention. The best relationship in your life will not be built on how well you speak. It will be built on how well you make someone feel heard. That's the skill. That's the shift. Remember this when someone talks to you and begins with, "Can I speak with you for a second?" Drop the phone, ignore the notification, turn to them, and actually listen to them.